Nice take, Flake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced.
Let's meet the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. At power forward, Dante Randolph. At center, Rudy Gobert. And at guard.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then there's Rudy Gobert, then it's MP, and it's Randolph in at the power forward position. And for New York, they've got Jalen. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost. And
It's going in!
Hey, what you working on?
I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Oh, look at that. Get in. No, what the heck was that?
Push. Yes, you got her.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's a hell of a run we're putting together.
I think it's a 6-0 run.
Oh,
That was good.
gosh.
No way.
We live with that.
Oh, nice pass. Yup, all day. Nice.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Gobert. Thomas is out there with Edwards. Then there's Randolph. And it's Lowry in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. Here's the dish to Thomas. Clock at 6. Oh, the jam by Thomas.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Brown. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Minnesota. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Edwards, good.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
To Spencer. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Pritchard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Remains Boston ball.
And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. On the clock. Tatum kicks to Brown. Launches from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts, with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Edwards inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. The guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now the pass to Bryant. Tipped away. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Jason Tatum, first personal foul. Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thomas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Pritchard. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Brown against Lowry. Outside for Thomas. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Thomas. 17 points in his last outing. Gobert the pass to Thomas. Out to Edwards. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Brown. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the basket is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Outside Williams from past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Thomas. Jason Tatum grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Spencer, the pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Thomas covering. Here's Spencer. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Tatum. Now recovering. Tatum's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Thomas kicks to Edwards. Back to Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Celtics trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Thomas covering.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Moody's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Brown. And Pippen subbed in for Pritchard. And a change for the Timberwolves. Turner's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pippen with the wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Come on, just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Now here's Randolph. He has yet to score. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside Tatum. Back to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Excellent D from Thomas. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. It's not going to go for him.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Spencer's shot is on.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Thomas passes to Edwards. 1:46 left to play here in the first. Outside Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And here's Pippen. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. The shot will not fall. Timberwolves leading by 10. Upside Thomas. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Pippen. Here's Williams. Pass to Hauser. Lets the three fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Highland. Over Holiday. Highland misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Holiday, the pass to Williams. Hauser. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dillingham with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Pippen. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Fires for 3. Hauser misses. Here's Thomas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Timberwolves lead by 12. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Turner's checked in for the Timberwolves. Thomas comes in for Dillingham. Holiday out there with Pippen. Then it's Williams. Then there's Moody. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Now here is Holiday. Still without a basket. Here's Moody. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it down. Moody's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He finished with 17 points and made everyone around him better with his passing. A whole lot of assists. He was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? We'll see. Guys?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Hauser. He has 5. They get the rebound. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Landale pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Looking to end the run. The rebound by the Celtics.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Hauser. Edwards defending. The putback.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Definitely not. Pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this time.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Celtics second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Highland. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Here's Hauser. Edwards defending. Right side, Pippen. Over Thomas. And it's Pippen missing. Trying to end the drought. Thomas passes to Highland. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of a confidence boost going into the half. They were just really wobbling here coming towards the break.
And that And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with Thomas. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Randolph. And it's Lowry in at the 3 spot. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now here's Edwards. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Thomas, it's a wide open look, drills the three-pointer. Thomas got 20.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Tatum with it. Lowry picks him up. Tatum's shot is off.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Thomas feeds to Randolph. Lowry for three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Tatum. 15 points in the game. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 8 points.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Thomas passes to Gobert. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the officials will call the illegal strike right there.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
Coming off a terrific season, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. Here's Pritchard, 8 points for him. Now here's Brown. Over Lowry, cans the 12-footer. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Austin with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Pritchard passes to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. RJ, we've seen multiple All-Star games.
Substitution on the court.
.41 seconds left in the third. From the high post. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Gobert. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Hauser. Edwards defending. Offensive rebound. Outside for Pippen. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
57.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bob Williams is out there with Moody. Then it's Pippen. And it's Spencer in at the 2 guard. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Turner. There's Thomas with the 3. Edwards inside. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Both teams deciding to change it up. Tatum against Randolph. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Timberwolves on defense. It's a 10-point game. Pritchard passes to Moody. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Pritchard. Thomas covering. Brown against Highland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And we've brought Brown Boston into a talented scorer. Someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Williams is checked in for Moody. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dillingham's checked in for Highland. Timberwolves trail by 11. And the pass to Thomas. Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. This is it to Pritchard. And Thomas with the block.
Boston foul. Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thomas. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Count that bucket. Thomas got 26.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Tatum. Spencer. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Timberwolves. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Thomas on the wing. 4 on the clock. Back to Randolph from downtown. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Thomas got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lowry dishes to Thomas. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Spencer's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Back to Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now, here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
Here's Thomas. Oh, Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Thomas from 12 feet out. Gobert with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
First one falls for.
Team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Thomas.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Pritchard driving in. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets the bucket. Lowry's got his first bucket of the night.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Pritchard. Spencer, the pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Lowry passes to Thomas. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now, here's Brown. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Lowry.
And Brown is a talented scorer who...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert at the line for 1.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And Edwards with the stuff.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 2. 1:31 left here in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The Celtics making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Here's Edwards. Nice D from Williams. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Knocks it loose. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
From the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Edwards, no good. Boston shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Spencer. And off against Tatum. Down low. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Edwards.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Here's Pritchard. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas kicks to Edwards. Puts up a deep three. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate. Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-point.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. In front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows. Can't go downtown Diamond District jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun on the boat, then dock that Tulum just look. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising, my cultural influence even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L but gotta eat for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dress. Well known, flick up and clothes, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. Boy, you clever. See, bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD fault.